What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shoot Where I Live. My name is Joe, and you just saw the first 20 shots out of the Glock 43X that I just happened to procure. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. First 20 shots, I gotta say, very smooth. I like the way it shoots. So, one of the reasons that I wanted to pick this up, I pocket carry. I wear shorts all the time, even in the snow. And I always pocket carry. I'm a chunky dude, and in the waistband just doesn't really work out for me. A long time ago, I started thinking, what's something that I could get that is going to work for pocket carry for me, not be too bulky, not to be too heavy. So what I ended up with a long time ago was the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, which is a great gun. I absolutely love it. I carried it for a long time. It's a slim little package. The only thing I didn't like, and call me OCD, is number one, the capacity. And number two, when I did put a +2 base on the Smith & Wesson 7-round magazine, there's a gap. And I don't like that gap, okay? So it may not be a big thing to some people, but I didn't like it. It's still a great gun, though. It shoots awesome. So I can't fault it for that. It shoots great. But I kept thinking to myself, what can I get that's going to be a little more capacity, still be pocket carry? And one day I came across the H&K VP9 SK. I have a full-size VP9, and it is hands down my favorite handgun. I love the H&K VP9. And leave some comments below. If you want to see a video on the HK VP9, I will be more than happy to come up here and make a video on the VP9. It's an absolute amazing handgun. So I came across the VP9 SK, and I thought, oh man, 10 rounds, right? It fits 10 rounds. It's a little bit more bulky. Okay, so as you can see, between the Shield and the VP9, it's a little bit more bulky. There's going to be a trade-off. The other thing too, barrel, I don't know how good you can see that, but the barrel is a little bit longer. But there, that's the trade-off. And I started carrying it in my pocket, and it was fine. I got used to it. I didn't have any problems with it. Yes, it was a very noticeable difference. So that's just something that I got used to. The reason that I just got used to it and loved it is because, number one, reliability. Number one, reliability. Number two, accuracy. And it's a great shooter. I can't fault it at all. So that's that, great shooter. And I just kept thinking, man, is there ever going to be anything that still 10 rounds? Maybe not so bulky. Then the SIG P365 came out. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that because I bought one. And I came up here to review it. Halfway through the 5th mag, a spring fell out of the trigger assembly. I picked it up on a Monday. I came up here on the same Monday to start reviewing it. I took it back and returned it the same Monday. I get that they say that everything is supposed to be fixed on them. That's great. I will never own another P365. I'm not going to hate on it, but I'm never going to own another one. I'm never going to trust my life with it because of that happened and all of the other problems. So fast forward, and now Glock releases G43X, and I thought, well, is it just going to be another hype gun, or is it going to be something that could actually work out for me? And as soon as I was able to hold one, I knew that this was probably going to end up being my new everyday carry. And there's two major reasons why. You do get the same capacity, the 10-round capacity, as the VP9 SK, okay? But you get a full-size grip, which is, for me, I really, really love that. This is almost a full-size grip, but as you can see, maybe you can see, you know, my hand comes down, it's just a pinky extension, which I don't necessarily completely mind that. It's not a huge deal. But the full-size grip, okay, full-size grip, much better. The other thing is a slimmer package, okay? So as you can see, the Glock is definitely thinner than the HK, all right? And again, get back to a shorter barrel, all right? Which is not an accuracy thing for the shorter barrel, but what happens is that when the HK sits in my pocket with a longer barrel and the extra bulkiness, it sits high in my pocket. And so if you're looking and you know what you're looking for, then somebody could possibly notice that the end of the grip is right at the top of my pocket. That's one thing I didn't necessarily really like very much. So with the Glock 43, I've been carrying it in my pocket for the last couple days, even though I haven't shot it. But with the shorter barrel, it actually sits lower in my pocket and you can't tell it's there at all. So far this thing has everything going for it that I personally have been looking for. The 20 rounds that I put through it were just standard Winchester white box, full metal jacket. I have some SIG V-Crown jacketed hollow points that I'm going to put through it right now while I'm talking. I actually should have been reloading just to make sure that it feeds hollow points okay. While I'm reloading, I do want, on a serious note, to tell everybody our Second Amendment rights are being violated. They're being stripped little by little. And if you sit there and say, oh, it'll never happen, or oh, somebody else will take care of it, that's not how it works. There's got to be a point where the well-regulated militia comes together and tells the politicians that this is enough, because that's what the Second Amendment is about. There's another channel on YouTube. I don't know the guy, I've never talked to him, but it's a really great channel for all stuff that is gun control related. He really keeps up with everything. It's called Guns and Gadgets, and I'm actually going to put a link in the description to that YouTube channel. I highly suggest that you go over there and subscribe to that channel so that you can keep up with all of the stuff that's going on around the country that is a bunch of BS with the government trying to take our Second Amendment rights away. They're not going to do it in one big swoop. They're going to do it little by little. They're going to chip away at us until there's nothing left. And it can happen. It's happened before in other countries. You got to take it seriously, guys. Okay? All right, so let's see if these hollow points will feed through here. So far, so good. So we know the hollow points run real well. I'm going to save what I have left for actually carrying because they're expensive. Let's go ahead and just talk about the elephant in the woods instead of the elephant in the room. Yes, it has a silver slide. It's an NPVD coating that is supposed to be more scratch resistant and help reduce marking from holster wear. They did it in silver. I'm very sure that in the future they will do it in all black because that's something that they can hype up because a lot of people are hating on the silver slide, and then they'll sell a bunch of those. It's actually kind of a good marketing technique. I'm getting this for concealed carry. Okay, the only people that are ever going to see this slide are you viewers, anybody who comes up here with me, or if I'm at the range, or if it actually ever comes down that I have to use this in self-defense. That's it. It's for concealed carry. Nobody's going to see it. So I don't really care that the slide is silver. If there's an issue and you are carrying it concealed and people are commenting on the fact that the slide is silver while you have it concealed, you're doing it wrong because it's not concealed. But if it's concealed, it doesn't really matter to me that the slide is silver. I don't really care. It's accurate. I fully believe it's going to be completely reliable. It's great. don't see there being any problems whatsoever. A couple things about the 43X. Comes with two 10-round magazines. I put about 200 more rounds of the Full Metal Jacket through it off camera just so that the video didn't go really long and you guys didn't get bored. All right, let's put one more magazine through it. Okay, so bottom line, this is my new concealed carry for sure. I love it. It's, I'm sure, going to be very reliable. I've done probably at least 250 rounds through it. Not one single mechanical failure. It's accurate. It's comfortable to shoot. It carries very nice in the pocket. It's really everything I've been looking for. And that, you know, that's just the way it is. It's a great gun. If you're looking for something in a small package that can get you that 10-round capacity, this is it. Go pick one up. I highly recommend it. Listen, I appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share the videos. Please share the videos. And I love you. Enjoy my backdrop. It's pretty beautiful. My name's Joe. This is Shoot Ride Live. And I'm out!